National Association of Resident Doctors suspend planned nationwide strike, hoping for amicable resolution. Employment racketeering, House of Reps frowns at commercialization of job recruitment. And human rights issues in focus as Nigeria joins global community to commemorate this year's World Indigenous Peoples Day. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Uba Ali. Let's start with industrial action. The National Executive Council of the National Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, has suspended its planned nationwide protest and picketing earlier scheduled to commence this Wednesday, 9th of August. A statement by NARD President Dr. Oji Emeka Innocent explains that the decision was arrived at after the meetings with leadership of the Senate at the National Assembly on Tuesday in consideration of the commitment towards amicable resolution of the current dispute. The National Executive Council of NARD, however, says the strike continues in the face of an existing window where the association will reconvene to assess progress made so far as well as the next line of action. And to legislature now, the House of Representatives has condemned the abuse of recruitment waivers granted to ministries, departments, and agencies of government by the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, alleging that some agencies hide under such waivers to commercialize personnel recruitment. Chairman House Ad Hoc Committee investigating employment racketeering Yusuf Gandhi, who stated these at Wednesday hearing, identified recruitment waivers as impediment to open recruitment in the country. National Assembly correspondent Mitai Rekben has the report.
My name is Engineer S.A. Abdulaziz.
Heads of government agencies have been appearing before the House Ad Hoc Committee investigating alleged job racketeering to defend their recruitment lists and processes. It is the turn of the Energy Commission of Nigeria, and lawmakers frown at personnel recruitment without stipulated job advertisements in the media.
Since we have waiver not to advertise because of
we have slight technical hitch. Meanwhile, Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, designated to the House of Representatives, Ibrahim Kole Olariwajo, has commended the speed at which the National Assembly carried out ministerial screening, saying it seeks to meet the yearnings of Nigerians as promised. The SSA, who spoke in an exclusive interview with Yours Sincerely, says Nigerians should expect a harmonious working relationship between the legislature and the executive. It is in line with constitutional provisions that the President transmit names of ministerial nominees for screening to the National Assembly. And for the Senate, this is the first rigorous legislative exercise after the confirmation of service chiefs. 48 of the nominees screened, and the SSE to the President, Ibrahim Kunle Olarewaju, commended the Senate for a job well done.
I had interaction with virtually all of them. Most of them don't expect to be picked. Most of them were just doing their job in their own private practices, and boom, they had their names on the air. That tells you he's diligent, he's consistent in what he wants.
Though the Senate has gone on recess after the exercise, but the belief is that as they have started with such speed, the budget process for the year 2024 will also not be delayed. Nigerians ask for inclusion of young people in governance, and Ibrahim Kule says the visibility of young and competent people involvement is glaring in the Ahmed Bola Tinubu's cabinet. In Abuja, Aisha. Former chairman of Buhari Area Council and senior special assistant to former FCT Minister on Community Relations and Development, Musa Diko, has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for nominating an FCT indigent to serve in his cabinet. Musa Diko was speaking on our regular current affairs program, Issues.
He is that God-fearing man. that I have known. Right Honorable Zephaniah Bitrus Gisalo, MFR, is an indigene of a community called Pei. Of course, today we refer to it as Gariki. And the man in question has been that exceptional human being I've ever met. So he is the right person for this job and at the right time. Certainly for the people of FCT, I want to urge all of us to support the present administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to see that we succeed, to see that the government succeed, because he has proved to us that so many good things are coming.
And at 7:30 p.m. for issues immediately after the news. Afforestation campaign has once again received a boost as Nasarawa State University Kefi earmarked 2 hectares of land to the university community for planting of trees as its modest contribution to conservation of Mother Earth from global warming. Blessing Fulani has that report.
The Nasarawa State University Kefi Green Campus Initiative intends to promote afforestation campaign as well as providing green area within the campus. To achieve this, the management of the university has donated 2 hectares of land to the university community to plant 10 million trees in order to conserve the Mother Earth from global warming.
Our desire is to ensure that we turn our campus green. You know that climate change, environmental pollution, environmental degradation, erosion have become serious menace. And the only way you can checkmate that is to ensure that you do climate resistant trees that will help to ensure that you reduce erosion and you mitigate the dangers of climate change.
Director General, Forestry Research Institute of Nigeria, Professor Zakaria Yaduna, as well as other relevant stakeholders, agitated for afforestation, stressing its importance to man and the environment.
Inauguration of Green Initiative with 2 hectares of forest arboretum shows the passion of the university community towards having a self-environment that is undergoing a continuous global change and where everyone that has to cope with the changes.
Look, if you're talking about tree planting, you are talking about human beings' survival, human beings' existence. Because the moment you cut the last tree, in fact, that means the world has come to an end.
It is hoped the trees will be nurtured and be beneficial to humanity and the environment. In Kefi, Blessing Fulani, NTA News.
Meanwhile, at the time the government of Nigeria is promoting tree planting and encouraging citizens for greener and healthy environment, the Extra Oil Wise Women, an Abuja-based non-governmental organization, is keen into the initiative as it embarks on planting of more than 5 million trees across the country. Correspondent Moses Kui witnessed the flag off in Abuja.
With a strong resolve to finding sustainable solutions towards combating desertification in Nigeria, the Extra Oil Wise Women, an Abuja-based non-governmental organization, has embarked on tree planting exercise in Abuja with the theme Bring Back Life to the Land. The coordinator, Extra Oil Wise Women, Sarah Booker, highlights the importance and some of the reasons for embarking on tree planting outreach this year.
Essentially, our interest is the protective benefits of the tree to the environment.
She says more than 5 million trees have been earmarked for the entire country. 250,000 will be planted across Federal Capital Territory.
The entire country, resuscitating the environment, rediscovering the environment, protecting the environment.
They want to also extend their contribution to the society and to the environment around them.
Director Parks and Recreation Department, Federal Capital Territory Administration, expresses appreciation to the donor group.
In Parks and Recreation, it is heartwarming. It's a great thing of joy.
The tree planting outreach is an offshoot of tree planting campaign launched by the Federal Capital Territory Administration under the Federal Ministry of Agriculture to end drought and desertification encroachments in.
Here today, the wise women are trying to also key into our strategy, which includes
in Abuja, Kuya Moses, NTA News.
Away from environment and to education, the joy of parents and guardians knew no bound as they watching our 67 of their children move to another phase of academics. Gideon Johanna reports on the end-of-year graduation at the Key Special Academy Gwarimpa Estate, Abuja, where former NNPP presidential candidate Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso was a guest.
It is the 15th graduation ceremony of the Key Special Academy since its inception in 2008. The proprietor of the school, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, expressed full confidence in the graduates that they will go far.
I thank Almighty God for saving our lives to see this day. And what I have seen today, of course, can only encourage me more to invest in the area of education.
For a parent, any day as such that comes in life are days that you must be very happy. A significant milestone that puts you at alert to prepare harder even for the future of the children.
Parents and guardians were greeted with various performances as the students and pupils exhibited their academic skills. Graduates were admonished to utilize the stage of their lives carefully as great dreamers discover themselves at tender age.
They should pursue their dreams, they should not procrastinate, they should be diligent and hardworking.
Secondary school living is like the beginning of every person, and this is like a new beginning for them and us all, so we're very, very happy.
I feel very proud that I have reached this level and that God has kept me alive to this stage and how my parents are helping me.
It's a moment I've been waiting for since nursery, and the feeling is just great.
The event had 35 graduates from the senior class and 32 from the junior section. In Abuja, Gideon Yohana, NTA News.
Global attention today is being focused on the recognition of the important role and place of the indigenous people of the world, with issues of resilience and encroachment, land encroachment, culture and traditions, as well as human rights, taking center stage. Abdullah Ajia tells us more about the celebration.
9 indigenous groups are found in Abuja, living for many centuries. From the drum beats of the Bagis to the rhythm of the Gwandara people and the enthralling display of the Gedes, or is it the muscular dance of the Bassa tribe, the Koros, Ganagana, Muamua and the Ibura people, spread across the 6 area councils, show a people with cultural history united in a place that today depicts unity in diversity.
I must give it to the indigenous languages who have over time fought to channel to ensure that their cultural identity is preserved.
From time immemorial, historical records show that the indigenous peoples of the FCT existed even before Nigeria's independence and the coming of the FCT to Abuja, which has changed a lot of things. As a result of this, cultural and traditional renaissance of the people of Abuja is given priority for fear of being extinct someday, and the future generation not to be denied their true identity and beliefs. This is in tandem with the United Nations International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples, meant to promote the indigenous people's right to live.
To be candid, it's not been easy keeping the cultural values and identity alive, owing to the pressure that is mounted on these persons over the years. And the rapid development and growth have been the culprit of trying to do away with our rich cultural values.
Custodians of the people's tradition say issues of the erosion of cultural norms and values are not taken with kids' gloves, as they were the ingredients that made up the traditional communities that provided hope and security in the past, which must be guarded jealously. The 2023 theme is Indigenous Youth as Agents of Change for Self-Determination. The people say this is timely. Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
When malaria won't show power for your side, it can knock you down. I'm a temp salt gel.
Are you are?
Me I can tell you no say. Malaria my lesson when no get bad days. Oh, bad days come out and it get easy to swallow. I call red game changer. I'm a temp salt gel.
Say no to malaria. Yes to life. When life is a little harder, we are here to lighten the load. Sedap Supreme Noodles is here for you. Because only fine ingredients go into Sedap Supreme Chicken Essence to give it that truly delicious chicken taste. Sedap Supreme Tasty Chicken Noodles, capturing the supreme tasty chicken goodness. Come and taste the difference of Nigeria's real chicken essence noodles. Be Supreme Nigeria.
Let's now join the sports desk for Sports Brief.
World Women's 100 meters hurdles champion and record holder Toby Amuson will be missing from this year's World Athletics Championship, which will hold from August 19 to August 27 in Budapest, Hungary. Amuson's name was dropped from Team Nigeria's list of 26 athletes, which was released by the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. Amuson's participation at the competition has been uncertain after she was suspended by the Athletics Integrity Unit for missing 3 drug tests this season. Meanwhile, England's Lauren James has apologized for stepping on Nigeria's Michelle Alozie during the round of 16 match at Brisbane Stadium August 7, a move which earned her a red card and elimination from at least one World Cup match. Alozie took to Twitter Tuesday to share her respect for James despite the incident. The red card means James will miss England's next game on Saturday quarter-final against Colombia in Sydney, Australia. With Sports Brief, Hakimat Aliu, NTA News.
That was the news in English. Please stay tuned for translations. I am Aisha Obali. Good evening.
Ma agbaje we shaje wo wona abiku jagbeda yi wa na ba shi ba beda yi wo mo praise so ayuba wonu wa go na ba yi iye gai agaluko zazai abagbotu kai akienya ku yeboje na agumnati atete jiba jilo ba atete jiba lo azaku wo we fi ngomnati tun nje mitare ekpen wa dai nge shipeje da peje atun kui atene jiba sapanya je Yusuf Gafdi wonu be da beda de kwen wa godo nge bagbatu atete jiba aza bagbatu atete jiba aza te vi ko ate vi ko bagbatu lo aza na gban ila aza ho apta lo ai gaba tutun te ai vi nje atutu kui bagbatu wa godo nge yebo ani ngbo ku je na to wa za ba ye ba laputan ajin abe aba ntu ya gegibo anabaja jesida ge na ye eji ai gbedogun akida ni pe bopa ni pe nu un ai gbedogun la ni pe ye kidi po ipa akida bo na ai gbedogun pata hwia dudu tige ki de to lolo nkoto na akidai lolo gwamnati shi kpaye bada na byaji de jin kwabe kwasun na do nkwa ahuni nu na do nkwa ba jin Abdullahi Atia wa godo we dai nge atofa akida nge agbai na de na bede na vu be la kunbe ba wu ayin pata hwia dudu nge akida lolo nkizin de kweyin and gwamnatin to golo kwaze akida amu agodo kube da gbogbo azana gbe ba be ba wu she gwamnati ba chere na bi akasa na ba ya wa abiyi hwia dudu anya ba mutu ba na gban abi akasa anya nko lolo kafi bala kun anya shishi ntu bagbotu bo ba vi she baba ma jin na ba atu efu nko ba be ina gbada ina yin pata hwia dudu nge blessing dan fulani wada nge anya ba mutu be ye kunbe ba vi bagbotu nu ba be la ekin pata la nlo nge tagi apata tagi awa shiba na bai ba shi anya shishi gbogbo ba na nge shebmana la wuya na butukun na de na wi na anya aje na ya sai gbogbo nko na shi ba ba hwi gbogbotu anya baba ya na ba ashi aya shishi atufu ntu ekimbo ekin shokwa ya gai na ba ya bua semanai ya sin na ba ya dagma shi na je magbaji na ba kuzo yibe jade wo se shokwa si yi we fi na gbada saisu
Jama'a barkamu da wannan lokaci ga fasaran takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Shaibu Nuja Yakubu. Shugaban kwamiti da ke binciken munamuna da ake yi wajen ɗaukar ma'aikatan gwamnati na majalisar wakilai Honorable Yusuf Gaddi ya yi tar da wannan munamunan da ake yi wajen ɗaukar ma'aikatan aikin gwamnati. Honorable Gaddi ya ce wannan kumbiyan da ake yi ya biyo bayan daman da ofishin shugaban ma'aikata na ƙasa wato Head of Service of the Federation ta ba wa hukumomin gwamnati na ɗaukan ma'aikata wanda ya ba su daman sayarwa jama'a takardar ɗaukan aiki da ke sanadiyan tauye haƙƙin sauran 'yan Najeriya. Mai tare da ikon ne da kamala wannan rahoto. Yau hankali ya komo akan muhimmanci rawa da masu gari na duniya wanda Majalisar Ɗinkin Duniya ta keɓe. Akan haka ne wakilinmu Abdullahi Ajiya ya yi rahoto ta musamman akan gwagwarmaya da masu gari wanda aka yi wa lakabi a turance da indigenous people ke yi akan batutuwan kare hakokin jama'a na al'adu da sauran batutuwa daban-daban. Jami'an jihar Nasarawa da ke Kefi ta keɓe fili da ya kai hekta 2 cikin jami'an domin da shan itatuwa da zai taimaka wa muhalli. Wakiliyanmu Blessing Dan Fulani ta labarta cewa in aka yi la'akari da sare-sare itatuwa barkatan da ake yi wanda ke jawo illoli ga bani adama akwai bukatan dasa itatuwa domin magance waɗannan matsalolin. Akan haka ne jami'an jihar Kebbi ta shirya dasa itatuwa da ya kai miliyan 10 cikin jiya. Jama'a abin da ya sauka kenan, kwana lafiya.
Ndị ọrụ onye mana eke anyị n'uhuruchi taa nụrụ akụkọ ụwa na nkenke ọ bụ okwu Francis Ibe na-ewetara ya unu. Ndị nnọchiteanya ala anyị agbarugo ihu ma katọọ ụfọdụ nlefu anya ụlọ ọrụ onye isi ndị ọrụ bekee ala anyị lefuru ọtụtụ ụlọ ọrụ nọ n'okpuru ma kwuo na nke a mere ụfọdụ n'ime ha ji ana ego tupu ha enye ndị mmadụ ọrụ. Onye isi kọmitii a na-enyocha etu esi enye ọrụ n'ala anyị n'ụlọ ndị omebe iwu ala anyị bụ Yusuf Gaddi kwuru na nlefu anya kpatara ma na-egbochikwa inye ndị tozuru oke inweta ọrụ n'ala anyị. Ụwa lekwasịrị anya taa n'ọnọdụ ndị nwe ala na ụwa gbaa gburugburu ọkachasị ka o si metụta mmekpa ahụ ndị nwe ala, nnagide ha na-anagide ọtụtụ mkpagbu, nnapụ ala obi ha, omenala na ọdịnala nakwa ikikere dịrị mmadụ. Abdullahi Ajiya wetara anyị ya bụ akụkọ ma kọwaa nke ọma ihe ndị ahụ bụ isi sekpụ ntị na mmemme nke afọ a. A malitego mgbasa ozi ọzọ maka ịkụ osisi, nke a mere steeti Nasarawa jiri kewapụta obosara ala nye mahadum steeti Nasarawa dị na Kefi maka ịkụ osisi. Blessing Danfulani kwuru na nke a so na mbọ a na-agba maka igbochi okpomọkụ nakwa mgbanwe ekere ụwa n'ala anyị. Ndị ogigbo onye ọma kiriri anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa, etu a ka ọ ha anyị n'ọnụ ka ọ dị n'echi.
Ẹ kú kalẹ̀ o, ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì kan ti ìlú Àbújá lòdì sí etí ìgbọ̀nyí látẹnu Mọ́bọ́lájí Mátì. Ilé-ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kékeré ò faramọ́ bí àwọn ènìyàn ṣe mú ètò ìgbaniwọlé tí wọ́n fún àwọn aláṣẹ tí wọ́n ṣe báṣubàṣu. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Táyé Yépẹ̀ ròyìn wípé àwọn ẹ̀ka àti àjọ ìjọba gbogbo lábẹ́ olórí iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀ ń fi ẹ̀sùn kàn wípé wọ́n fi ètò ọ̀hún ṣe òwò. Alága àjọ ìgbìmọ̀ tó ń rí sí ètò ìwádìí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà, Yusuf Gadi, ló sọ ìdí mímọ̀ níbi ètò tó ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sórí afẹ́fẹ́ ní ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kékeré. Ó fi ẹ̀dùn ọkàn rẹ̀ hàn lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà. Àkíyèsí lóde òní gbójúlé pàtàkì àti ipò àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀ lágbàáyé pẹ̀lú bí ohun gbogbo ṣe ń wọnú ara wọn lágbàáyé. Bákan náà, alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Abdullahi Ajiya ròyìn wípé bí ohun gbogbo ṣe ń wọnú ara wọn àti ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn ní kókó níbi ìjókòó náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni ètò àṣà àti ìṣe wáyé lórí àwọn ọmọ onílẹ̀ yíká. Wọ́n mẹ́nuba pàtàkì àti ibùjókòó wọn nínú ètò ọ̀hún. Ọ̀pọ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ètò náà, Dókítà Dalatu Musa sọ ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ lórí àṣà àti ìṣe gbogbo lágbàáyé níbi ìjókòó ọ̀hún. Ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ìpínlẹ̀ Nasarawa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpolongo ètò igi gbígbìn. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Blessing Danfulani ròyìn wípé ilẹ̀ yanturu lágbègbè ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún ni wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ fún ètò náà láti gbin ọ̀pọ̀ igi láti dáàbò bo ilẹ̀ yíká látàrí ìkìlọ̀ tó ń lọ yíká lágbàáyé. Èyí jẹ́ ìlọ́wọ́sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà láti má fi àyè gba ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ búburú ní ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Ọ̀pọ̀ ló sọ̀rọ̀ lórí pàtàkì ìgbésẹ̀ yìí tí yóò ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ àǹfààní fún gbogbo. Tó kì í dùn púpọ̀ ṣíun ni ọbẹ̀ oge títí ìwòye ọ̀la ní àṣẹ tìdùmọ̀. Ojúmọ́ ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.